What's up, y'all? This is Dosha with DoshaDreamsTarot, and this is a reading for the sign of Libra. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs, or wherever you have Libra in your chart. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate for you. Just take what does and leave the rest for somebody else. If it doesn't fit, please do not force it. That's the worst thing you can do to yourself. This is kind of done in a way where that... a lot of different messages can come through, so feel free to cherry pick. Okay, maybe the whole reading isn't for you, but some parts are. Cross watchers, you are welcome here, but just keep in mind this is Libra's reading, so if I talk shit about you or I expose you for bad behavior, you really can't get mad, okay? You come second, Libra comes first. That's just the way it goes around here. Gender is fluid, y'all, so please just keep that in mind. I attempt to use gender neutral language in order to describe the cards, just to keep it more accessible. But if I do feel a strong gender binary coming through, like, I will communicate that if it's part of the message, okay? But I do want to make my readings accessible, okay? So, that being said, we'll go ahead and get into it. Thank you so much, y'all, who have liked, shared, commented, subscribed recently. It really means a lot to watch my channel grow. I definitely am, you know, my fire is fueled, okay, by the interactions, okay? So show me that you like it. It really means a lot. Take a peek. Wow, what a hell of a card to be coming out right away. We've got the Ten of Cups. Okay, Libra. Whoop, whoop. I love it. Say my little affirmation. Thank you so much, Spirit, for your divine messages and guidance. We're deeply grateful, and we know we couldn't do this without you. Would you please help guide Libra for their highest good, Spirit, and please bless us and protect us as we move forward into this reading. Thank you so much. Okay, awesome. Wow, Libra. Okay, so just being real with you, like right off the bat, like I'm getting like a very positive energy here. Yes. Okay, I'm sorry. We're gonna keep going, but I just love this. I love this. It's a good vibe. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Again, just want to say thank you. It really does mean a lot to watch things happen and go down on my channel here. I'm newer to YouTube, but I have been doing tarot for a long time. Spirit, why is this Knight of Swords here? I'm sorry. It's really intense. Interesting. Ooh, could be a messenger from somebody. Okay. Huh. This is really, okay, that's kind of weird out of nowhere. Okay, so here's the deal. Your energy's great. I don't know what's going on over here. We're gonna look at that, but okay, wow. Okay, so wow, Libra. Okay, you've got Judgment at the bottom of the deck, okay? So this is feeling like a judgment call from your end, or the universe is making a judgment call on a situation, something that's going on in your life right now. This could also be, like on a broader scale, or this could be really specific, a specific situation, okay? So we'll look into it. But you've got the Devil coming out in reverse, which is great energy. This is really talking about you releasing any kind of like toxic patterns, but like also this can talk about things that have had you bound. And I feel like you're releasing that, whatever it is that has kept you, wow, I'm really kidding. I'm sorry. Holy crap. This is like really talking about like sexual promiscuity I'm getting for some of you, or like sex addiction, or maybe even like, I don't know why I'm getting so strong sexual vibes from this, but it's also like, it could be like porn addiction, or like, you know what I mean? Like excessive masturbation. Like this is really intense. There's no shame in the game, baby, but you also gotta, you know what I mean, keep in mind that, you know, there is such a thing as excess or you know what I mean, indulgence, right? So for whatever reason, you've recognized some sort of imbalance, or some sort of like, you know, where that you could potentially be like, you know, crossing the threshold into like self-harm, okay? And this can be a form of self-harm, right? So I think you're recognizing that, and I feel like you are either in a super abundant and positive place right now, I'm getting, but there's some things going on around you that are like a little bit fucky, okay? I'm not gonna lie, but the Ten of Cups here is also symbolizing like your state of mind, Libra. This is your state of mind. You're like, I don't know why it's coming through so strongly like that, but it's like, you're like, I am gonna be happy and abundant no matter what's going on around me. I am working towards my goals. I am getting it. Like, I just feel like you're really gassing yourself up right now, Libra, which is great. And it's for good reason. It's because you are conquering your demons. Like, you are conquering whatever it is that has had you bound, even just mentally, right? Like, this isn't just, like, this could just be even in your thoughts. Like, oh, wow, maybe you have invasive sexual thoughts. That's also intrusive thoughts, I should say, of sexual nature, right? Which is, you know what I mean? Which is really prevalent, I feel like. But it's something you're realizing, like, wow, okay, I need to, like, be able to harness my energy, right? Like, this is about you harnessing your energy instead of letting your energy harness you. Does that make sense? You're channeling your energy now. Where that it's like, you know, maybe before it was like, you know, you'd get caught up in like sexual fantasies and like get all off track and not be able to, like, you know what I mean, do what it is you're trying to do. But now it's like you're realizing, okay, wait, that is energy. That is fuel. Like, I can take that and I can channel it. It's almost like diverting water, right? Where you're like, okay, you know, like this area is being overwatered. And so I actually need to divert water to the drier areas. And this is like mentally, right? So you're realizing like, okay, shit, you know what I mean? I'm focusing way too much on this one aspect of my life and I just need to recalibrate. And so you're doing that. That's so funny because this is a water card with the 10 of Cups. So funny. So you're rediverting your energy into something more abundant. Now, something weird is going on here, okay? First off, I think that you have been healing. You've got the 4 of Swords. You've been in contemplation about this balance within your own life. And I think you're starting to see the way that other people play into it, okay? So you've got a couple of weird things coming out here, and I really don't want to worry you, but I think you may already have an inkling, right? Like, I don't think this is news to you necessarily, but we're going to break it down and I'm going to clarify. So we're going to get deep into whatever this is. So cross watchers, prepare yourselves. You may be one of these people. So you've got the Knight of Swords coming out. And when I saw the Knight of Swords, the first thing I thought was somebody who uses their words, okay, a lot. I don't know why. This is somebody who talks a lot. Okay, maybe they don't talk a lot, but what they say is they use their words to further their intention, right? Like, so they use their communication as a primary way of moving through the world. Like, I don't know why I'm getting, but this could also be a messenger. Like, I'm getting that this person, because when I went to clarify, like, why the hell is this here? Because it was so intense. It's like, it's almost like somebody starting a fight. You know what I mean? And like I said, I really don't like to get into like potential drama like in my readings because I don't like to trip people out, but it's really about what's coming through the cards and the channeled message. And that's just a reality of being a human, is that like you have to interact with other humans. And so that can sometimes come out in the reading because there's guidance there. It's not just like, oh no, it's like, what do we do about it? So just like laying a little bit of framework here for the way that I approach tarot. So I'm getting that this could be someone who likes to start shit. I don't know why, but the underlying energy is not just about this person. Because when I went to clarify it, we got the Queen of Pentacles coming out in reverse, okay? So this could be a earth sign or somebody with strong earth in their chart. Doesn't have to be. Gender is fluid. This is somebody who sends out minions is the energy I'm getting. This is somebody who like whispers in other people's ears, and then those people go out and they do their bidding. Does that make sense? I really don't like this energy. Like I said, I think it's fucky. But you'll have to excuse my language also, viewers, because I do curse, and I tried at first to not curse, but I'm telling you that the readings, just the way the energy comes through, like curse words are a big part of my vocabulary to describe things, and it just is what it is. And if you don't like it, you know, I can only apologize so much for that, because you are here of your own volition and free will, and there are plenty of tarot readers on YouTube. So if you don't appreciate it, then I encourage you to please find other tarot readers who have a different set of language that they use to describe the energy they're reading, okay? Because I am going to curse. It's just gonna happen. So moving on, you've got the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, okay? And if you notice in this deck, this is the Tattoo Tarot, the Ink and Intuition, which I really am loving this. It's a new deck that I got for y'all because I really wanted to bring in some more energy, and I just love the artwork, okay? So check it out. We've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Do you see how there's hands exchanging a message? Right? I think that's very interesting because that's not in other decks. And in this particular reading, what I'm getting is that this information is being spread by somebody who has bad intentions here, and it's about equal give and take here. Because what I see this is reciprocation, right? So it's like trying to disrupt healthy reciprocation, okay? Whatever that means. This could be someone trying to interfere in your relationships. But I'm also getting like this Knight of Swords might not actually have ill intention, but this Queen of Pentacles in reverse does, and they know if they say yada 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 that this person who they're telling it to, this could be multiple people, it doesn't matter, this is the energy, is that they're trying to get this word on the wind, okay? And they know that this person is the wind. They're like, if I tell this person will go and tell other people, and they think that they're telling the truth, right? Like, they seem defensive. They seem like a protector energy. Like I said, kind of like ready to fight about something because they're like, oh, if I know this, you know what I mean? Then like like basically this person's sneaky. Like I'm even seeing like there's all these green beads going through this person's hair and this green. And for whatever reason, I'm just getting real strong snake energy, almost like snake charmer energy, or like not just snake charmer because that's kind of weird to say, but I just mean like somebody who uses like you know, kind of like their beauty as a way to get by, or they use like their flashy whatever. Like I'm getting that this person may be really into kind of like presenting themselves in a certain way. And so if they do that, then it makes them seem more trustworthy, but they're really whispering bullshit. You know what I mean? And then this Knight of Swords thinks it's true, so they're going out and the word is on the wind, right? This may have already happened to you also, Libra, and you're healing from that. And you're like, I am not going to be bound by that. And I'm in this Ten of Cups mindset. You know what I mean? But it's impacting your relationships, okay? It's impacting your relationships, the way that messages are being spread, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get deeper because I want to understand what you can do about it. The World card is coming out, Libra. This is changing for you also, okay? Keep that in mind. This can't go on forever. This is the kind of stuff that like is, that will change, okay? Yeah, the Emperor in reverse is talking about relinquishing control. You may have relinquished control over this, or other people may be relinquishing control. I don't know. We'll find out. So, can we clarify the Knight of Swords? Because I just feel like I need to look at this person first, and then we'll dive deeper. Let's start on the outside. The Hanged Man in reverse, okay? Interesting. I'm getting that this is somebody who, like I said, may think that they're telling the truth here, because the Hanged Man in reverse is telling me that either this person has gone into Hanged Man mode, right? Gender is fluid, but has gone into this hanging position and gained enlightenment and has come out, or they have yet to do so. Part of me feels like they have yet to do so, because if they had, they would be able to tell this Queen of Pentacles in reverse from a mile away. A million miles away. Because once you've done this kind of work, you don't even listen to whispers on the wind. You know what I mean? You're just kind of like, oh, you're trying to spread rumors about somebody? Gross. That stops with me, right? Like, they're not going to go around and then spread that information. So this is someone who is not enlightened. That's what I'm getting, okay? And so, you know, however that may help you to understand this person, or to identify this person, or to even have like less anger and bitterness about it, because you realize, oh, this person just doesn't know any better. That's really what I'm getting here. This person just doesn't know any better. But who is this Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Who is this Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Temperance. Could be a Sagittarius, or have strong Sag in their chart, right? So we've got Earth and Sag, so that might help you narrow it down. But this person, this is so interesting. This person is very patient. They play the long game. That's what I'm getting here, is that they stay quiet. They try and pretend like they're not the one spreading this rumor or these rumors. That's why they're in the reverse too, is because, like I said, that they're not showing up in their fullness, right? Because they're being patient and they're playing the long game. So they're not popping off about anything. They're letting their minions do that. You know what I mean? Like, they'll have a quiet, private conversation, and then that will spread on the wind. Whereas the Knight of Swords will be someone who talks about it in public. Do you see what I'm saying? Because they just don't know any better. They think that they know that this is legitimate information. But this person is sneaky, and they're High Priestess. You already know this. This is why I felt like in the beginning was like, this may have been something that already happened to you, or you might already know this, okay? Your intuition is going off about this. 7 of Cups in reverse. This is dispelling illusion. Yeah, that's so funny, dude. That's really, really funny. Okay, so just keep in mind that this could be something that you are having to deal with, or may have dealt with already, or will be dealing with in the future, okay? Why is this 6 of Pentacles here in reverse? And so your intuition is on point. You already know, like, you don't have to, you don't have to worry about it too much. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, that's crazy. You've got the King of Wands and the Page of Wands. Wow, so this could be talking about the people that you're in a relationship with, potentially. Or this could be somebody who's progressed from the Page of Wands to the King of Wands. This could be 2 people. You know, I don't know what you're into. This could be 2 people, but I'm getting that one is either you started something new with a King of Wands, or one relationship is more long-standing and the other one is really new, potentially, if you're dating 2 people. But if this is one person, this is talking about somebody who has started off as a page, or the relationship is new. Either it's just a new relationship with the King of Wands energy, could be a fire sign, gender is fluid, but it also, either something new with this person, or this person has progressed in the time that you've known them. Which is so funny, because the Page of Wands also has an envelope tattooed on their hand. Do you see that? And then this King of Wands has a diamond tattooed on theirs. So it's almost like, it's so funny, dude. I'm sorry. It's funny because it's like, for whatever reason, this is impacting your relationship, though, because it's not reciprocation. The reciprocation is not equal, or it hasn't been in the past. Maybe because of this Page of Wands energy. This could also be someone who's immature. This could be someone who is spreading the message as well. Like I said, this is like, you know, because they have an envelope on their hand and like a bee, or that is a rose, actually. It looks like a bee from here. That's so funny, because actually, like, that was just making me think of like From Flower to Flower or something. Like, I don't know why. I was just thinking that like this person is immature, you know what I mean, and may be bringing this message into the situation. But with the King of Wands here, this is like somebody who's a lot more mature. So this could be the progression of one person, or this could be 2 different people, I'm getting. So let's go a little bit deeper. So this is really interesting. And like I said, I really don't like getting into the tea, or like drama, or like relationship drama, or like whatever. But like this is, I feel like, okay, so how about this? Let me ask a question. 10 of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Or it's not in the bottom of the deck, in the cut, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, interesting. So this is, I feel like, the beginning of something new. And it's like a passionate new beginning for you, Libra. Because, like, you're almost like, it's like you, this is crazy. So I'm like, why is this important, Spirit? Why are we talking about this, right? Because that's always the question. The question is, what is the bigger picture here? What is the moral of the story, right? Like that, for me, at least, is the way that I try and read tarot. It's not just, ooh, the juicy drama. It's like, no, like, why is this important? Why is this important? Because you have decided, regardless of this, that you are still on this path of self-improvement. You are still on this path of fucking throwing the chains off of you and being in this 10 of Cups mindset where you're like, I am still abundant and badass. Like, it's just so cool. Like, you're like, I've done my healing. You know what I mean? Or I am healing from this, and I will continue to do so, right? Like, that you're not letting it hold you back. This is the bigger picture here. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get some more messages out for Libra to help guide them? Because I really want to help them understand. Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing, is that I'm getting a couple things from this. First off, you are choosing not to be defensive about this. It's almost like, here's the other thing too. With the Devil card in reverse, I'm getting, like I said, you're dissolving these mental blocks, and you're also deciding not to participate in a way. So with the Nine of Wands in reverse, it's like you're not going around trying to defend yourself, right? You're not going around trying to defend your name or whatever, you know what I mean? Or trying to, like, you know what I mean? You're just kind of like, you're not trying to, what's the word? Not uphold a facade, because that's not what I'm really trying to say here, but that just came through. Maybe that's for some of you, but I'm really getting, it's like you're not trying to, like, okay, the determination of the Nine of Wands, right? It's like you're giving up on trying. That's what also part of the reason why I think the Emperor came out in reverse earlier, was because I feel like you're letting go of control of how this situation plays out. You're kind of like, okay, it is what it is. I can't control other people. If other people are being toxic and weird and doing this, spreading messages on the wind, and then it's impacting my relationships, you're like, well, I'm not going to try and control the narrative. I'm not going to try and, you know what I mean, defend myself and, like, defend my honor and do all this sort of thing. You're just like, I'm going to focus on me, dude. Like, that's literally the best thing that you could possibly do, Libra. Like, I'm honestly really impressed by that, because that is honestly the hardest thing to do, because we want to defend ourselves. We want to defend our honor. We want to, like, you know what I mean, be in control of the narrative of the way that people, you know what I mean, talk about us to a certain extent. But we really can't be, because people are going to be that way, dude. Like, haters are going to hate. And that's just, for fucking God's sake, I don't fucking understand it either. And I don't appreciate it. But it's like, but you can't, and you're not going to. I don't even have to tell you. That's the cool part about this, Libra, is that you already know this shit. You can't let this hold you down anymore, and you're not going to, because you have focused on your healing, and you've realized I can't try and resist this, because it's just creating resistance in my own life. It's creating resistance in my mind and my mentality. So you're like, I am fucking dropping this shit. Like, no more shame, dude, and no more whatever. Because the Ten of Cups here is like, and this is also telling me, Libra, not only are you just keeping this as your mindset, this is what is coming to you. Because when people try and do this shit to you, and you, instead of playing into their game, and instead you focus on yourself, this is the type of rewards that you get. Because you're moving forward, dude. You've got the Chariot. You could also be dealing with a Cancer, potentially, but I'm really getting this is you. This is your energy. You are focusing on balancing and moving forward. And that's part of the reason why the World card was also at the bottom of the deck earlier. Wait, was it? Doesn't matter, because that's just the energy that I'm feeling, though, is that you're moving on, right? That's the vibe that I'm getting here. You're balancing, and you're healing, and you're moving on. You've got the Lovers card in reverse here. Okay, so this, like I said, could be quite literal. This could be talking about relationships, right? And this could be romantic relationships. You know, like I was saying, you could be dating these people or this person, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. But this could also be talking about a decision here, that these people are making bad choices. Okay, this is what I'm getting. These people are making bad choices, and you are choosing to move on, right? That's what I'm getting. And I'm also getting that you are aware of what is a good choice and what is not a good choice to a certain extent. Like, you've already narrowed down, like, what your choices are, right? And you've decided, like, okay, these people are making bad choices. I am literally just going to move on towards my Ten of Cups. Like, I am moving on with my Ten of Cups also. Like, does that make sense? Where you're just like, nah. Like, I am focusing on getting out of this devil energy, and I'm moving forward. I'm not going to try and defend myself. Instead, I'm just going to heal. And, you know, and I feel like also, like, this is talking about, too, like, you could be in, you know, relationships or situationships, right? Because I'm seeing that some of this could be a new relationship or whatever, and where that the reciprocation is not necessarily there, and it could have to do with this bullshit. But whether or not it has to do with this bullshit here, Libra, if you're not going to defend yourself against it here, right? Like, with these people, it's almost like Spirit is saying that it might even be wise for you to move on from these connections, because I'm almost getting that, like, Okay, this Page of Wands with the envelope on their hand, I'm getting that this person could be the type of person who's also taking information elsewhere. And you know what I mean? Like they might just be a talker, or you know what I mean? Like I'm just getting that they're immature, right? This King of Wands, not so much, you know, but I just think that they may be impacted by this information if they're receiving it, right? And it could be creating a lack of balance. Also, maybe you dating multiple people could actually, you know what I mean, be difficult to reciprocate or give equal energy to. I don't know. It's not my place to say that, but I'm just saying that like something about these relationships is not an equal exchange of energy, right? And it, like I said, whether or not it has to do with this, because I'm getting that some of it might, but whether or not it does, Spirit is kind of saying that like with the Lovers card in reverse here, is it's like that could be like you may be, because the Chariot card is coming out here. Like this is, like I said, this is like I'm not necessarily trying to give you advice, like right dating advice. If ever I see in a reading that there's clearly something going on that's toxic, I will advise you based on my own personal opinion, but of course it's always up to you. But in this situation, I'm mostly just seeing that it's like petty stuff, but I'm really getting more that like that you are moving on from this type of stuff. So basically, I feel that it may be possibly like inherent within this that you moving on towards your Ten of Cups might not include this situation or these people that you're currently dealing with, right? So that's just what I'm getting here, especially with the Devil card in reverse. It's honestly, it's a really positive reading. And like I said, when this kind of stuff comes out, there's always a reason. It's not just to like ruminate in the tea or whatever. It's really to address deeper things that are going on in your life and like the stage of life that you're in, what you're dealing with and what you're doing about it. And like, I can see that you're doing the right things about it. You know what I mean? And if you haven't started moving in this direction, which I feel like most of you have for whoever this reading is for, but if any of you haven't and you know that's what you want to do, but you're not necessarily doing it, Spirit is definitely guiding you to do that. Like trust your intuition, okay? Because didn't the High Priestess came out earlier? And so this is trusting your intuition. You already intuitively know that this is going on or whatever, and you're just, instead of trying to defend yourself against it, you're just moving away from it. And like honestly, good on you. That is literally a really, really healthy thing to do, especially if it involves like multiple people and like, you know what I mean? Like it's just this is just stuff that like you can't control the narrative, and sometimes when you try to, it also can make it worse, because then people are like, oh, what do they have to hide? Why are they trying to cover their tracks? Why are they trying to, you know what I mean? So just like literally just treating it like it is. Treat it like it is. It is trash, right? It's trash and it just needs to be thrown in the dumpster, right? That's it. So you are walking away from it. You're like, I'm not going to fish through the dumpster and prove which trash is real or not. Like, it's literally not worth it. So I think you understand that, and you're moving away from that, and you're taking your Ten of Cups with you, and it's awesome. And I'm so proud, because this is the kind of shit that does hold us back, and it can hold us down. It can impact our sense of self-worth. Like, it's a big thing. And so just the fact that you are like, nah, like I'm focusing on me. I'm releasing these burdens. Nobody's going to hold me down or hold me back. I'm healing. Like, this is the way it's going to be, right? So just realize that these people, like, people do that shit for all kinds of reasons, dude. It's not your fucking responsibility to try and, you know, to try and figure it out. And it also just is it's not worth your time. You know what I mean? It's just people just don't know any better. Like, this person is not enlightened, and like I feel like this person over here is just like, you know, really just playing games, you know, like whatever it is, it's just trash anyway. And you know, and these people, like, these might be just primarily sexual relationships also I'm getting with this, or like, you know what I mean? It's just as you know, there's not like a lot of the cups on the table are coming from you. Okay, just saying the cups on the table are coming from you. Like, the Ten of Cups here is like your energy. This is your mindset. This is your spiritual energy. Like, this is where you're headed. This is what you're doing. Like, this is you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So just recognize that. Recognize that at the end of the day, you are doing the right thing, and like other people are being fucky. And that's just the reality. So like, keep doing you, boo. It's awesome. I love this. So this has been a really good reading. I hope that you got something out of it, and you appreciated it. If you did, please show me by liking the video, sharing it with someone who you think might enjoy it, commenting and letting me know how you felt about the reading, if you got anything out of it, and subscribe if you want to get more of my content. It means a lot. It really does make a difference in helping the channel grow and the message go further. If you're interested in a dream interpretation, I also do offer that. My contact info is in the description box below, as well as my donation links if you're interested in dropping me a donation. That also really means a lot to me. I just want to say thank you again for dropping by, and I hope to see you again in the next reading. Thanks.